Experts are ringing the alarm on an addiction crisis. From 2011 to 2021, more than 320,000 children lost a parent to a drug overdose, and those kids are then more at risk of developing an addiction themselves. CBS's Nancy Chen visits a summer camp designed to break that cycle.
You're looking for the emotion, embarrassed. Go, hold on.
With the sights and sounds of summer, this may feel like a storybook camp.
Green and purple.
But these children say their stories are far from it.
I never knew anybody else who had the same kind of experience as me before I came here.
It's Madison Timmons' third year at Camp Mariposa, a national year-long program that teaches kids the tools they need to manage addiction in their families.
What are some of the things that you remember about your dad?
I remember one time he showed up at my school and I thought he was just like having fun, but I later learned that he was intoxicated. I was in preschool at the time.
Think about like if it was a play.
Traditional camp activities are combined with support sessions led by trained professionals. The focus, preventing drug and alcohol use.
Confident.
3,500 campers have come through the free program since it started in 2007.
Come on, Evelyn!
Renee Mazier is the director of this camp in the Pennsylvania woods.
We're teaching kids not only what addiction is and that it's a disease and how substances really hijack the brain, but then we follow that with coping strategies.
And it works. A 6-year study found at least 94% of participants 12 years old and up had not gotten high.
Let's go, Sonny!
Kids attend camp here between the ages of 9 and 12, what experts call a key window in understanding and breaking the cycle of substance use disorder. Children of a parent with a history of addiction are between 4 to 8 times more likely to develop a problem with addiction themselves.
My addiction has nothing to do with the way I feel about Madison.
Jason Strecker is Madison's father. He says he's sober today from the hard drugs he started using at age 12. His addiction strong enough at times to come before his daughter, the one whose name is tattooed on his neck.
When we talked to Maddie, she said that she feels like she's lost a parent, that she became
Absolutely.
an adult too soon.
Absolutely. It sucks because I didn't want it to be like that. We were really a strong family unit, and I thought I was going to be able to get it this time, and I really, really did, and then I started using again.
What is not working?
Immediate access to treatment.
Dr. Barbara Schindler is the medical director of a program at Philadelphia's Drexel University for families struggling with addiction.
Given how intergenerational addiction can be, how difficult is it to break that cycle?
It's a very treatable illness. This is a pediatric disease for almost everybody.
This summer marks Madison's last here as a camper, but she plans on returning next year as a junior counselor.
What would your message be to other children who are going through what you've gone through?
You'll make it.
A new chapter in this story for the next generation. For Eye on America, Nancy Chen, Quakertown, Pennsylvania.
You know, one of the things I notice when we see these stories and we interview children that are in that situation is that they carry themselves like adults because they've had to be an adult, and they go through so much so early that they're kind of robbed a little bit of their childhood. Because you heard that Maddie, when she spoke to me, she sounded like she was like 28 years old.
Yeah,
you know, not
she'd seen a
whatever
lot.
she
Had to
was.
grow up a lot
Right.
more quicker. Another, we cover a lot of stories here, in the triad of different camps and different things to help kids that are going through these different things.
Yeah.
And one thing that I've noticed too, that sometimes, kids also need an adult mentor in their life as well, that they wouldn't be able to get if they didn't sign up in these programs. And one of the camps through the FJC, you could, they partner with students at different local universities to come and help be a mentor. And so even students at colleges are working with, kids at this age.
It's
so
very
it's
important.
beautiful.
And I think just like to also be able to relate, like she had said, I didn't know anyone had those same struggles that I did. To know that you're not alone, other people are in that situation, and like you said, have positive role models. I mean, we talked about this yesterday, sitting just breaking generational curses, and it gets to the point where it's like, I was taught to be this way, so how do I not teach my child or the next generation to be different
That's right.
than me?
Exactly. We'll be right back.